Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. Today is Monday the 27th of October 2025. How are you guys doing? So thank you for being here, Gemini. Let's see what your messages are at this time, okay? Alright, I'm Rachel. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when your reading is ready. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up, Gemini, I really would appreciate that. It really helps my channel grow so much. And thank you to all of you that have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate all of your support. So having said that, let's see. We're going straight in with the tarot, and I'm going to read the oracles later, okay? We're also going to do an all signs at the end, so stick around for that. Your first cards are the Empress in reverse and the Five of Swords, okay? For the past energy. So the Empress in reverse, the Empress is the Taurus and Libra energy. Okay, my table is wobbling. What's going on? All right, you have the Moon. There's something that has really been making you feel down here, feeling in the dark. You're in your emotions here. There's some kind of conflict. Either this is, you know, going in your mind or your emotions, emotional conflict, mental conflict, some kind of anguish here. There could have been a really unfair situation, and with the Empress in reverse, Gemini, I'm looking at somebody that may have been taking you for granted, okay? You know, where you have not been putting yourself first. You may have been dealing with somebody that was demanding, take, and never giving back, okay? So somebody leaving you feeling really flat, making you doubt your self-worth here, okay? And, you know, this is putting you in this emotional kind of conflict here. Now, it might not be a person. It could just be anybody or anything that's making you feel like this. So let's see what is in the current energy, Gemini. Stop wobbling, table. It's that. Go away. You're really annoying me. Right. And I woke up this morning thinking that I had had long enough in bed to come down to find out that our clocks had gone backwards. So I got up an hour early when I really didn't have to. So you've got the Seven of Cups here in your current energy. There's something about a decision here, options. It could be that there's something that's confusing you as well. Page of Swords. All right, so there's something that's getting your interest here, or someone. Either somebody's watching you and they're interested in you and they're curious, or this is you. All right, but we'll clarify the reading as we go along, Gemini. Let's see what else we get for the current energy. Trying to find something out about a confusing situation here. You've got the Emperor, Aries energy. There's somebody here that's curious about you. All right, so think about who that could be. And I have just dropped some cards on the floor here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute now, Gemini. Oh. All right, here we go. Coming back. There we are. Sometimes this chair can take me right away, like the opposite end of the room. All right, what is in the future energy for Gemini? The Hierophant, Taurus energy again. All right, something about something being revealed here. This is to do with lessons. This is to do with a contract, a commitment here. What else do we have for the near future? Near future for Gemini. All right, the Four of Wands. There's something that's there's a stable energy coming in here, maybe even a celebration of some kind. Four of Wands, 11-11, on the right path here with something in the near future. All right, last card for the near future for Gemini, please. And you have the Ace of Wands. There looks like there's some kind of opportunity here coming in with the Ace of Wands, and someone's grabbing hold of this, okay? They're taking this opportunity. And On the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is about fast movement. It's about somebody chasing you. It could be, sometimes this can have negative connotations, like somebody coming to cause trouble, somebody running at the mouth, you know, somebody just, I don't know, just likes to argue for argument's sake. But it also could be fast news traveling in, somebody taking action here towards something. And you've got the Hermit here. The Hermit is Virgo energy, and this is kind of the opposite. It's like, you know, withdrawing from something, needing to think, going within, trying to get some kind of answers here. Because I do feel like there's this energy of something happening really fast here. And then you've got the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's somebody here that could have wealth. They could be very stable. This is usually somebody that is either ready for a commitment or is in a commitment already. This could be your energy as well, about your money, about you know, you being very prosperous when it comes to your finances. And it could be something to do with some seed that you've planted in the recent past, where you know, you have done some kind of groundwork, you've begun a process, and then you know, reach this status here with the King of Pentacles. But it looks to me like there's some kind of romantic offer coming in, to be honest. So I'm going to go in and clarify now and see what this is all about. I'm going to go in with this deck. Okay, you guys. Let's just give it one more shuffle, Gemini, and then we should be ready. Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, feeling rather good, confidence, but let's just see, what is this Empress in reverse in the recent past? Tell me about the Empress in reverse for our lovely Gemini here. That's way too many there. Way too many. What is the Empress in reverse for Gemini? The Tower. Okay, so the Tower is to do with something that came crashing down here. Now this could be belief systems, this could be a relationship, friendships, whatever. There's something that happened out of the blue here, hence the lightning striking out of the blue. And somebody was prepared for this and somebody wasn't. You can see these two people falling. There's somebody that's falling with their feet. They're going to land on their feet here, and there's somebody that's going to land on their back. Ouch. And I feel like somebody knew this was coming, or somebody sort of made this happen in a way. So this could be to do with a relationship here coming crashing down, you know, chaos and whatever. And oh, what's this? And you have the Sun, because something may have been exposed here, because the Sun is all about exposure, right? And this is the truth, you know, this is the light, this is Leo energy. So the Tower is Aries and Scorpio energy, and then you've got the Sun. So you've got three major arcanas here, so something pretty big happened. But let me just, tell me more about this Sun with the Tower, please. Tell me about the Sun with the Tower for Gemini. And the reason why I like to focus on the past, and people ask, why focus on the past? It's negative. Because it's to see whether this is your reading or not, and then you'll know, you know, if it is or not. So I like to focus on the past, and it gets, you know, the past sort of shapes our future in a way. And judging on the cards that come up, it gives you a chance to navigate your way, like, you know, if you do this, this will happen, and so on and so on, because we all have free will at the end of the day. Three of Wands, there's been somebody's been waiting for this, waiting for some truth to come out, waiting for this Tower. It's almost like waiting for the inevitable here. But I just want to have a quick look, Gemini, at what it says word for word about the Empress in reverse, because I just want you to get a grasp of what this energy is, because this is about you know, something that has no growth to it, you know, no giving birth to something. Somebody's holding back. Somebody may have been taking somebody for granted here. Let's just see. We need the Empress and the Emperor. Where are you? Temperance, Death, Hangman, Justice. Okay. Here we are, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, there's something that made you feel, it says a lack of self-worth, jealousy, a clingy lover, lack of progress in love. And if it's work-related or career, it says feeling insecure at work, not growing skills, and a stale job. So there's, like I said, there's something that wasn't growing here, whether this is in your love life or your career, but it's like something happened unexpectedly, but I feel like somebody was ready for this. Okay, and this could be you. It's like someone was just waiting for this to happen. And the Fool, the reason why waiting for this to happen is because there's this new opportunity here with the Fool. There's something about taking a risk and making something happen so that you can have a new beginning, a new path opening up, okay? So a lot of major arcanas here at the very beginning. So let's see, what is the Five of Swords for Gemini? Temperance. There's something that requires your patience here, and balance and equilibrium. Now, Temperance is about all four of the elements. It's like the Magician energy in a way, but it's about being patient. It's about knowing when the right time to act is, because the Magician is trying to make things happen now, and sometimes, depending on surrounding cards, it may be that there's not enough tools or know-how to use the tools, you know, to manifest, to bring something about. So this is saying to be patient, you know, with Temperance, and this is Sagittarius energy. Now, there's something about this angel as well that I feel like there's protection as well. You have some kind of protection around you and guidance. Let's see. Tell me about Temperance with the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups. Waiting for some kind of new offer to come in. Now, whether this is love or career, there is this, you know, offer that's coming in, but there's something about, you know, being patient. Don't get too, you know, excited about this. Don't be too hasty. This is to do with either, you know, a relationship. There's somebody that could be looking at you in the recent past as this Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry about that light. Holding the pentacle, but there's something about working smart as well and not working hard. So there's this wanting to have your, you know, your abundance, your stability. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting down. She's enjoying, you know, all of her surroundings. She's worked really hard for her. Now it's time to relax. This is also about somebody looking at you like, this is the one that I want to be with here. So let's just see what's on the bottom here. You have the Six of Pentacles. There is somebody here that it looks like Seven of Pentacles, somebody that wants to invest, somebody that may want to give to you here. It could be that there was an energy of somebody that was giving to two people here. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody that they can be hard to read emotionally. They're very, you know, usually the King of Cups, there's some rough waters about. I don't see it in this card though, but this is telling me that this is somebody that's very emotionally in control. Their feet are on, you know, this pedestal here. They're not in the water. The Queen of Cups, you know, she lets one of her feet or both of her feet get wet. But this is completely different energy coming from this. So this is somebody that they're trying to be in control. So I do see you trying to control your emotions about something here, and there's this energy of waiting and waiting. And it could be that you're waiting for your Ten of Cups here. All right, so let's see, what is the Moon? Some of you, it could be that you've been waiting for somebody to come back. The Moon, let's see. And you have the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's something about emotions here and this Six of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that may have tried to move on or maybe did move on, but it looks like they're swinging back around again. There's something about your emotions or somebody else's emotions here, take it as it resonates, where they're finding it hard to move on emotionally. The Lovers, Gemini, that's your energy there. So the Lovers is a very, very deep connection here, but it's also about a choice, a decision. The Ace of Wands. I feel like for some of you, you were dealing with somebody that caused some kind of a tower, the truth came out. Somebody that was maybe holding back emotionally from you. There was an unfair situation. There could have been somebody else involved. Okay, tell me more about the Six of Swords. What is the Six of Swords in reverse? Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. Somebody's taking drastic action here. Okay, it looks like they're rushing back around. Somebody has been planning some kind of future here, planning some kind of action, and then they're acting here. Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Cups. There is love here. There's somebody here that you have some emotional bond with, okay? I feel like this is somebody that may have tried to come back to you, may have tried to reach out. Okay, so let's just see what is in the present energy with the Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups for Gemini, please? The Page of Pentacles. There's an offer here. The Four of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer here. My goodness, there's an offer of a relationship here. Okay, and the Star. There's something about hope, a wish. Aquarius energy could be significant. But yeah, look, there's you know, an offer here. Something in the beginning stages. You may not see this though, or I don't know, this could have been very unexpected, because it's like there's something that you're doing to distract you from some past energy here. These three cups here, this is to do with these empty cups, so there's a full cup coming in here. And then you've got these two cups, which is something that the divine could be sending you. Something seems heaven sent. So there's a chance of a relationship here with the Two of Cups. So let's see. The Emperor again. Look, there's some Emperor behind all of this. Somebody that's coming towards you, correct? Somebody that could be your actual person. So the Page of Swords is this curious energy, trying to find out more, trying to get to know this person. Maybe there's a little bit of communication here and there. Let's see, what is the Page of Swords in the center of, and that's Aquarius energy too, the center of Gemini's reading. The Page of Swords, please. I like this note. Okay, Queen of Wands. Something's making you feel really good here. Okay, as the Queen of Wands. It's, you know, the Queen of Wands is a very positive energy. She has a sunflower and she's making it face the sun. So this is a very kind of uplifting, positive energy. Something's making you feel confident, making you feel, you know, in your power, making you feel good. Okay, so let's see. What is this Queen of Wands with the Page of Swords? Two of Pentacles. I'm trying to get some kind of balance, balancing something out, a decision here perhaps. Now then, I don't know if this is somebody here coming from the past with this Two of... Something about this is making you feel trapped over this decision. It could just be because you've been hurt before, but there is some kind of fears, some self-limiting beliefs coming from somebody here. Is somebody dealing with somebody else? Are they talking to somebody else? It could be somebody that has a lot of options here. Justice, let's see. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords for Gemini? Seven of Wands. There's this very, very protective energy coming from you, I feel, when it comes to this relationship. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Something's happening very fast. It could be that there's somebody that's very eager here, somebody that is showing a lot of interest, and you may have just gotten out of something. But I do see somebody here taking drastic action, coming back around again. I feel like you may have a decision over two people here, Gemini. A past and a present person. Things are happening fast. So let's see. Tell me about this Emperor. So I feel like you're sort of, you know, keeping your distance. You're very much protecting your energy here. What is the Emperor? Now the Emperor could be a husband kind of material, a father, somebody like that. You have the Five of Swords. Oh, okay. There's some kind of conflict here. What is the Five of Swords? Somebody feels like somebody's playing mind games. There's somebody showing up again. You're looking at this energy. You're looking at this Emperor. You've got a past person showing up. Somebody that was supposed to be yours. Someone that was supposed to be, you know, doing right by you, but they didn't. The Empress in reverse with the Emperor. Somebody that liked to maintain some kind of control over the situation, and you're very, very cautious about this person coming back. But yeah, they're showing back up again. This could be some kind of cycle. There could be an on-off situation with you and this person, or this person just showing up again for the first time. But there's some kind of conflict here between you and them. Are they playing mind games with me? Is this a test, a karmic test? It could be. It could very well be. So the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy. You've got the Emperor again on the bottom of the deck. This is somebody that is showing up quite a lot here in your reading. This is someone that I feel is really trying to make things right with you here. They're saying that they're changed. Death is transformation. They're saying that they've changed. I feel like this is somebody that walked away, caused a tower. They want to come back. I feel like this is somebody that there's this holding on. Five of Wands, holding on to something that happens here. You could be holding back from this person because of what happened in the past. There could have been other people this person was involved with. What is the Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor and the Five of Swords? Yeah, this is somebody that went off to do something else, go to be with somebody else or whatever, or was emotionally detached. They're coming back. Looks like they're coming back again. The Chariot. There could be travel involved as well. All right, the Hierophant. Look at that. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is somebody that's rushing in. This is the fastest card in the deck, forward movement. This person wants some kind of fast forward movement with you. They may want commitment with you, Gemini. So let's see. The Hierophant is here again in the near future. Tell me about the Hierophant. Two of Swords. You have a decision. Now it's either that you're choosing to ignore this, okay, in the future, or you are trying to make a decision here. And it's an emotional and a mental decision. And, you know, usually when the heart and the mind are aligned, that's when we know what decision to make. But there's something about this that it's not aligned yet. It's like, you know, this option, this choice of, do I go with my mind on this? What's my heart saying? What's my mind telling me? But you're trying to keep calm. You're trying to, you know, stay composed during this time in the near future. Now it could be that you're ignoring this, or there's something that you feel like they're keeping from you, because there's this blindfold on as well. It's like somebody's blindfolded here. So tell me about this Two of Swords with the Hierophant. Nine of Cups. I'm getting an energy of there's somebody, this whoever this person is that's showing back up in your energy, Gemini. It's like look at them, they're lying around. They're a bit of a lush, you know, they're kind of lying around while you were running around making everything right for them. You know, this person is very indulgent. They could be somebody that's selfish, but they're coming out as a wish fulfillment. But I feel like your blindfold is off. This person may think that you still wear some kind of blindfold when it comes to them, but you really don't. It's like you know that this person is involved in other things, you know, maybe even talking to other people. This is somebody, like I said, they may have a lot of options. And let's just see. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups, actually. King of Pentacles. This is somebody that may have money. Somebody that looks good on paper, someone that may have a really good career. But they may have some kind of traditional ideas about your role in all of this when it comes to a relationship, Gemini, and it might not be for you. It could be that this person expects you, even though you could be working, they expect you to do all the running around, the taking care of things, while they come back from their work and they just lush around. No, this is what I'm getting. You know, this is somebody that may have ultimately betrayed you in the past, you know, left you for dead, and you're like, And look, burdens. A lot of hard work, a lot of burden. What they did, I feel like you're still carrying this burden here, but you want to put it down, and there's only one way to put this down. 10 and 10. 10, 10 is to do with something being complete, a complete cycle, something over. There's a new beginning. I feel like Gemini, there is a new beginning waiting for you. Whether you're going to take that or not, or you're going to take this person back, is up to you. But I feel like you're more focused on something new here, not going back to the past. What is the Four of Wands? The Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a past energy here. For some of you, it could be that there is a past life connection coming in with the Six of Cups, but this is about nostalgia. This is looking back, because I do feel like there's, you know, if you were in a marriage with this person or living with this person or whatever, I do feel like this is causing you to sort of be all like, oh, you know, I'm remembering when I was with, you know, you're looking at things from a nostalgic point of view here in the near future, because it may be tugging on you a little bit. And then you have the freaking Hierophant again. Oh, man, they want commitment with you, but there's a lesson here. I really feel like there's some kind of spiritual lesson. Knight of Wands, yeah, there's this person, it's like this Knight of Wands energy is somebody that they go off. It's almost like, you know, they go off and have their fun, they do whatever they want, and they leave you feeling isolated. They leave you on the outside here while they go off and, you know, have their kind of fun. But I feel like this is somebody that you are going to be leaving out in the cold here. Let's see, what is the Ace of Wands? So there's some opportunity here. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. So it could be that this person's presenting something new to you. There could be a lot of chemistry between you and this person. Okay, what is the Ace of Wands? Yeah, there's a new offer. Okay, it could be to do with your money. It could be to do with a new job. But your money's going to be looking really good. There's some new opportunity coming in. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles with the, I don't know why I almost said the Ace of Cups, with the Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands? The Devil. Oh, no. Yeah. So this is somebody that you may have been feeling stuck to, tied to, whatever, but the Devil energy is a toxic energy. It's not healthy, and this offer is coming from them. It's happening rather fast. Yeah, it's coming from this person. They could be Capricorn here with the Devil energy. Tell me more about the Devil. Ace of Wands again. There's a lot of chemistry. Be careful, because you and this person, and you know what though, you don't trust them. Yeah, this is somebody that's very strategic, very intelligent. They're very devious, very going behind your back, devious kind of energy. The Hermit. You already know. You already know. This is Virgo energy. You already see the truth. Okay, you've got the light shone on the situation here. You know that. I mean, usually the Hermit is the old wise man standing with the lantern with the star inside. Okay, about whether to heal something or not, going with their inner light. And they are looking at a snake. They can see a snake on the ground, and that is what this situation is, Gemini. Okay, so let's see what you have here. So you have the Knight of Swords and you have the Hermit. So somebody here is rushing in. There's somebody taking action and somebody not taking action. Last shuffle. All right, there we go. All right, tell me about the Knight of Swords for Gemini. What is the Knight of Swords for Gemini? King of Swords. You know what? This is your energy here. You're at the peak of this element here, which is swords. It's air. You're definitely making a decision. And once the King of Swords makes a decision about whether to take action or not, it's a done deal. It's like there's no going back around. So I feel like you're making a firm decision here. And the Hangman, and I feel like you're hanging back. You're not participating in this, whatever this is. The Hangman is as Pisces energy. You already see something here with the Hangman. You already got the memo. You've already moved on. Yeah, I feel like you're busy with other things, Gemini, but this Knight of Wands, whoever this is, I'm really getting a fire, water sign energy for some of you. You have two knights here. You have two knights coming in. All right, let's just see. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Somebody that I feel like you're moving on with, okay? Not on with, on from. Or somebody that you moved on from a situation here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Who is this Knight of Cups for Gemini? The Sun. So with that Two of Cups, with the Seven of Cups we saw in your current energy, there's somebody new that you could be talking to. But I do feel like this past person is going to try and reach out. And I feel like there's something that's going to make you happy with this. You're hanging back. You're making a decision about this person and you're moving forwards. I'm only moving forwards here. I'm not going backwards. I've already moved on from this energy. I do see somebody coming in. Got Leo energy here. Anything else about this Knight of Cups with the Sun? Got Cancer energy, the Knight of Swords. You are the one that's going to be taking some kind of action here. Nine of Wands. There's a determination coming from somebody though. I feel like this Knight of Swords, I don't know, I feel like there's some kind of conflict coming in because somebody is, yeah, but there's silence. You're not listening. You are definitely staying in your energy here. High Priestess, your intuition is bang on about this past person. They may be telling you that they've changed, but I see you just being silent. You're not giving in to whoever this is that's coming to cause trouble. You're exhausted with this energy, but you're determined. You're determined to move forwards here. King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. There's somebody here that you're actually blocking. So let's see. I mean, this could be a fire sign, an earth sign, somebody with both in their chart. Tell me about the Hermit. What is the Hermit? The Empress. Okay, so you are back to yourself, but where you're giving to yourself. You're really pouring into yourself here. There's something about new. You're not focused on the past. Look, you're looking at new. And that's the lesson, that's the wisdom, you know, of the situation that you've learned. It's like never to go back, only to go forwards. I'm giving birth to new here. The Empress gives birth to new. Look, Page of Wands. There's something that you could be very excited about. I thought something else turned over, but it didn't. Something like a message that's coming in. It could be to do with your career. There could be a new job offer, a position. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, actually. The Hermit again. Virgo energy. Virgo's coming in. Virgo's coming in strong. Yeah, there's somebody that you're going to be talking to here. There's excitement, there's transformation, there's passion, there's a lot of backwards and forwards communication. Page of Pentacles, you've got somebody new coming in. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Three of Cups. There's going to be some kind of celebration here. Five of Wands. There's some kind of Five of Wands energy is telling me you've got the Page of Cups. You do have good news coming in. What is the Five of Wands? There could be some kind of kickback here, some kind of jealousy, judgment. There's judgment here. You're judging a situation here. You're closing off a cycle with somebody that is not going to be happy that you are moving forwards in your career or in love or both. But yeah, there's something that you're putting the end to once and for all, finally. The World card is story is over. It's, you know, you're basically ending a chapter in your life with somebody for good. They're not going to be happy about this, but you're judging this person. They want some kind of reconciliation with you, but you are only moving forwards. Ten of Pentacles, Gemini, your money is going to be doing really, really well. Strength. And you do have strength and courage to walk away from something and end something once and for all. It could be a relationship, something that's been difficult, but I see your money looking really good as well. You do have a Ten of Cups coming in. But let's just see what your Kipper is going to say. So we're going to go in with some Oracle, and then we'll do the All Signs as well. So I do feel like new opportunities are going to present themselves in love and in your career, but there's something that you're going to be ending once and for all. A new chapter coming in the world, a new cycle, maybe with somebody from a distance or an age gap. An ending and a beginning. So let's see. Messages for Gemini. Military person. Somebody that could be an official person. They could be a government worker. Somebody that, you know, is in the military. This could be you. This could very well be you. Journey. I don't know why they're all coming out in reverse. Mature man. There's somebody here that is got this Chariot energy, fast movement. You know, a train is fast. There's somebody here that is journeying towards you. The mature man, I feel like, is somebody that's been doing a lot of thinking. They've gone through some kind of dark night of the soul. That's Virgo energy, the Hermit. So the Emperor is the military person. There's somebody coming towards you with a gift here. Somebody wants to offer you something. They may live at a distance as well. Someone's been thinking about you. They want to meet up with you. Okay, so this could be a past person here, Gemini, somebody that wants to meet up with you. There's something about your work. Fairness is coming in. Okay, a decision, some kind of fairness. But let's have a look at what your Moon Oracle says. There is a full moon in Taurus on the 7th of November. Obviously you'll get another reading from me before that happens, but I just want to see what your Moon Oracle message is at this time. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, and that's the full moon in Taurus on the 7th. Anything else for our lovely Gemini? What other messages for Gemini? It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So new cycles, new moon energy here. Prosperity, because time to take action towards some kind of prosperity here. And you have balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces, okay? So there is that kind of that temperance energy, equilibrium, and you know, the Two of Pentacles energy and the Two of Swords. It's like getting the balance right here. All right, let's roll the dice and see what signs come up. You've got Leo. You've got Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Leo again. Let's just do 4 more. Scorpio again, Pisces, Sagittarius, and the last one is Libra. Okay, in fact, I'll just do 1 more. Why not? There we go. Aries. I knew Aries was wanting to come out because we've been seeing that Emperor. Okay, you guys, so let's go with your all signs. Now we're in business. All right, the all signs shop is open. All right, so Aries right through to Pisces. Let's see what their intentions are towards you. Whoever this is for you, whoever you're thinking about or dealing with, okay? Whether you're in contact with them or you're actually, you know, involved with them now. Whoopsie, these cards are really getting jacked up. Okay. Right, starting with Aries. What are their intentions? Things are going slow. There's some kind of delays, some kind of blockages here. Could be somebody else involved. There's no hope for this situation. Yeah, there's something about whatever's hidden is going to come out. Okay, so they could be dealing with somebody else. There's something about timing, patience. It's going to be revealed. Okay. Who is that? Taurus next. Taurus is afraid to take a leap. They could be... There's heartbreak involved here. It could be that they're afraid because there may have been a third party involved. I feel like they want to fix this with you, though. Yeah, they do. They want to come in and give you some kind of justice. One more. Yeah, they're trying to get your attention. They do want success moving forwards with you. Okay, so that's Taurus. Gemini with Gemini. The Sun, happiness, or something being revealed. Oh, you know what? The Hermit in reverse is about taking action. It's about coming out of that cave, coming down from the mountain, and you know, somebody feeling lonely here. They're feeling lonely. There's some sense of determination. There's a soulmate energy. You and this Gemini are soulmates. So I feel like they are going to take action. They're coming down. They're getting lonely. They want to be with you. Who's next? Cancer. Cancer, Knight of Swords. They're taking very fast action here. There's something that they've been holding on to, some kind of idea of a relationship with you. If there was an ending, they're coming back around again. So Cancer's coming back around again. Anything else? They feel like you were the one, but it ended. They want this back, okay? They may have chosen somebody else over you, made a big mistake. Leo. There's something about plans with Leo not working out. It's like, I don't know, it's like they can't decide what they want here. They're about to sort of drop some defense that they have. Yeah, they're giving up on this. They can't decide, so they're giving up. They're keeping their options open. Virgo. Virgo's making a decision, or they're coming in with some kind of communication. Things are not working out, or they're going to try and manipulate you in some way. And yeah, things are not moving forwards here. There's this... They're not giving to this. There's something that they're feeling hurt about. Now, either they are involved in with somebody else or whatever they could be. Let's have a look. Oh, they're finding it. Excuse me, hiccups. They're finding it hard to get over you. Very, very clingy energy. They're feeling hurt, though, about something that happened. They got jealous over something, is what I'm getting. Libra. Knight of Cups in reverse. Libra's going to come back, but they're not going to talk about the past with you. Whatever happened in the past, it's like, you know, it's going to be weird because they're coming back like, oh, hey. But they're not actually going to address what happened here. Let's just see. They're going to make it seem like they've gotten over you, Gemini. They're going to come in as like, oh, I'm just having a friendly chat with you. But I'm not here because I'm in love with you. I've gotten over this. It's like that kind of a vibe coming from them. Let's see. But they haven't gotten over you. They want to return. They're basically testing the water with you, Gemini. They want to dip their toe in to see if you'll talk to them, if you'll respond. They'll look for pitches and tones in your voice to see if you have feelings for them. Two of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's very, very picky. This is somebody that just like, I don't know, they're immature. They don't have anything much to offer you. I'm getting a bum. I'm getting a bum. I don't know. They want to work things out with you, though. I don't know. I would just say this person has nothing to offer you anyways. Yeah, they're making it seem like they're the catch, but really you are. Okay, so who was that? That was Libra, wasn't it? Scorpio. Five of Swords. There's been some conflict here. Eight of Coins in reverse. It's just not working. What is this? Communication coming in. Oh. There's something about planning. They're doing something behind your back. If you're involved with a Scorpio, watch them. They're looking at something new going on. They're looking at somebody else. They're doing something behind your back. Yeah, they're acting like they're single. They're telling someone that they're single, that they're not involved. Yeah. If that's your energy with them, do away with them. You have Sagittarius. They're afraid of something. They're coming back. They're thinking about you, They're coming back here. They want to they want to take action towards you. They're coming off that tree and they're looking at something from your perspective and they're going to pursue you here. Yeah, they are. They're coming in with maybe with an apology. Now, Capricorn could be focused on their money, or they want love and you as well. They want some kind of commitment, strength. Oh, to come back around. They're trying to pluck up the courage to come back around. They feel like unfinished business with you. So that's Capricorn. Aquarius, they made a wrong choice here. They know it and they're coming back. They're going to contact you again. There may have been nothing, no contact. There's something about transformation here. They're afraid of some kind of change. They love you. They may be acting like they don't. Like they've got it together, that cool exterior, but they do love you. And you've got the Six of Cups here. This is someone that's thinking about you and missing you. Pisces. Oh, Pisces could be okay. There's a tower over some kind of truth. Something's not been working out. There's no collaboration. Things have been one-sided. There's this energy of them coming out of silence. Okay, they're turning their back on something here. Why? There's no commitment. They're dealing with somebody else. I feel like they've got somebody else. You're going to find out this, or they're going to tell you this, okay? All right, Gemini, my lovelies, thank you for being here. And yeah, till next time, I'll give you that reading when the new moon, well, the full moon in Taurus, okay? Take care, Gemini. Have a wonderful week, and I'll speak to you soon. Stay blessed.